Okay, so the play narrates how Santiago Nazar was the only person in all of Rio Hacha who did not know that they were waiting to kill him since the early hours of the morning. It all started on the wedding day of Angela Vicario with Gallardo San Roman. It was a public celebration, which the whole town enjoyed. Everything was perfect until the wedding night.
She was not a virgin, and therefore the groom was not going to be able to lie out the sheet with a stain that implied honor. Bayardo took his wife to his parents' house as a symbol of dishonor of both of them. When Angela Vicario's parents and siblings questioned her about whose caused this disagree, she replies that it was one of the most well-known and respected people in town, Santiago Nazar, whom they decide to kill to avenge her sister's disagree.
The day of his death, Santiago Nazar had come from Angela's Vicori's wedding party to dress up to receive the bishop. By the time he leaves his house, the entire town knows that the Vicario brothers, Pedro and Pablo, uh, returns bride, were waiting to kill him. The entire plot of the play revolves around why no one ever comes to warn Santiago Nazar of his dark future. Uh, the marked coincidence that revolved around the event.
Vicario twins tried in very way that someone prevented from carrying out their plan, but unfortunately everyone thought to objectively that the protagonist of this whole tragedy became quite a character, a popular person loved and with many relationships. Was going to ignore what absolutely everyone knows. The fact, like most people, Santiago Nazar was the port waiting for the bishop arrival.
It happens that the bishop never got off his ship because Santiago Nazar goes home to change, to have breakfast. At the house of the narrator's sister, that is Gabriel Garcia Marquez, and then go to the El Divino Rostro, the farm that he handled that had been an inheritance from the deceased father and Arab Ibrahim Nazar. It was the work of fate, since even the people who worked in his house knew wait await.
On the way to his house, they finally notice him, and he tries to enter through the main door, which was open. But his mother, thinking that Santiago was already in his room, closed it. This being the sad and the end of the story of Santiago Nazar.
The two twin brothers grab him and stab with him their big killing knives until they rip open his belly and his insides burst out. Still, he stands up from his own sea of blood with his viscera in his hand and walks to the back door of his house and enters it, and there he dies.
Okay, so this is the part that we gave our opinion about the history that we already read, and I think that Garcia Marquez is a very good writer, like all the topics that they say and the details that they give. But well, my opinion of the story is that it's very good because all the times that Mariel put to read, I think that the books are very boring. But this story is very good because it's based on real events. So to speak, and it's very impressive how people did nothing to save him or war him. This is even strange because when you find out about these things, you normally do something like to save or advise, I think. And I think that is very exaggerated, like the brothers of the girl, I don't remember his name, want to kill Santiago Nazar because they get sex with his sister. I think that is very exaggerated, but it depends on the time and the culture and all that things.
I really like the book, and especially the plot, and it's good that the brothers have done justice for their sister, also for cleaning up the family. But taking revenge and killing him, that's when it's necessary for me. Something else I don't like it because people already knew that they were going to kill him and they didn't do anything. It's as if I announced that I'm going to kill Ian and his family and acquaintances don't do anything about it. And they don't even help me. But anyway, as my grandfather used to say, From behind, they defend me, and from the front, don't idolize me.
I think that we are not going not to kill Ian.
No,
Or
it
not.
was just an example.
Not today, but I think that the phrase of your grandfather is very
Interesting.
and true.
According to the
They,
book.
they open me the eyes, I think, with that phrase.
Yes.
What do you think, Ian, about the phrase? Okay.
That's a very interesting opinion.
Yeah.
What I think of the book is that the brothers were very generous in waiting to take revenge to their sister or clear his name for saying so. Just as if they were along very well and were very interested in what they think of their brothers. Being an important family or a good family like the
Ah,
Peaky
like-
Blinders.
Like the time that my uncle killed my cousin because they do pee in the bed. That thing very exaggerate, no? Or what do you think?
Yes, just like this, that because it's a extremist solution, but at the end of the day, it's a solution, right?
I think that it depends on time and culture, no? The family.
Yes, because maybe it was a very strange family.
Yes.
Yes, that's my opinion.
Well, in my opinion, it was something very extreme to kill him. Apart from the fact that Santiago didn't do anything wrong, and apart from that, it was the woman's decision. But as most families always believe, the family member without saying any argument. Sadly, no one in the city told him that they were going to kill him. His friend tried to save him, but he didn't know where he was. Well, at least one person wanted him in the city, and that's nice because he had a friend.
Very extreme. Imagine you are arriving to your house and they do. You imagine?
Yes, I imagine. Yes.
Because he was chill in his house.
And
Like
he only wants to enter and see those people pass.
With a knife.
Okay, so here are some fun facts about Gabriel García Márquez and his novels. First of all, Crónica de una muerte anunciada is not the only one that has been an adaptation to the big screen, so it's a movie. And other novels of him, they make an adaptation. And another thing to say important about this is like Gabriel García Márquez used the magical realism, and in this novel it used it too.
Well, there is a singularity in the novel, and it is that one of the characters is collective, which is the town. And another thing is that the novel has a reference about the fact that it's impossible to escape from our
Now
destiny.
we are going to do a realistic presentation with Ian, Darien, Campos, and me.
Joder, you are motherfucker.
Oh no, my son! No!